Right, P4 International A-Level, Jan 2022, question 9, the last one on the paper. I thought it was a bit tricky actually. Find the derivative, so differentiate this in terms of y, use it to find a general solution then to this differential equation. Then we're going to got some initial conditions here, so we're going to find out what the plus c is, and we're going to rearrange it into this form. This is where the a is an irrational number to be found. There we go. Find the derivative. So we're going to write it in this form to start off with. We've got 1 plus 2 ln y to the power of minus 2. So the minus 2 will go in front. The bracket to the power of 1 less, multiplied by the bracket differentiated, which is 2 times 1 over y. And I can write it more simply like this. Hence, find a general solution to this differential equation. So we've got to separate the variables, the dy is on the one side and the x is on the other. I'm going to put this down here and this down here. But then I've got to integrate it to find out what y is in terms of x or x in terms of y. So I need to, I'm going to change this into 1/3 of sine 2x. And then I just integrate both sides. Now this side, I've differentiated this and got this. So I've got a y and 1 plus 2 ln y cubed on the bottom. So it looks almost like it. It's just I haven't got the minus or the 4. So I'm going to have to differentiate this to get this. So it's going to, when I integrate this, it's going to be this, but I'm going to need a minus to cancel that out. And I don't want that 4 on the bottom, on the top. So I need a 4 on the bottom down here. On the other side, well, if I differentiate cos 2x, I get minus 2 sine 2x. And I want 1/3, so I'm going to halve it and 1/3 it. So I need a minus 1/6 of it. And I need a plus c on the end. That's the general solution to the differential equation. You could multiply it all by -1, make it all positive. Right, then we're going to show that the particular solution for which y is 1 at x is pi over 6 is given by this. So I'm going to sub these in and then rearrange the whole thing so it looks like this. So y equals, a is an irrational number. So sub them in. This left-hand side, well, ln y is going to be ln1, and that's just going to be 0 actually. And then the right-hand side, cos of 2 lots of pi over 6. That's pi over 3. So this left-hand side, I've got 4 on the bottom, that's 0, so it's 1 squared. So that left-hand side is just minus 1/4. The right-hand side, like I say, this is cos of 2 pi over cos of pi over 3, and that's a half. So this is minus 1/12. Then we've got plus c. Give me c is minus 6. So that's the particular solution. But I've got to rearrange it into this form, and I've got cos 2x here. I've got sec x here. So I'm going to have to sort this out so it's cos x's rather than cos 2x's. If I, first of all, I'll get rid of the minuses to start off with and multiply by 3. And there's a reason I do that. Because I end up with just a half here, half cos 2x, and then plus a half when I multiply it all by -3. And then there's a double angle formula, because remember, I've got to get this cos 2x to say cos x is. One of the double angle formulas is this, which if I rearrange it to cos squared equals, I get this, which is that right-hand side. So I'm going to write the right-hand side as cos squared x. Now I can square root both sides, because I want it to say y equals. So I square both sides, I'll root 3. The bottom will be 2 times that bracket. And the right hand side is just cos x. I'm going to multiply by this bracket and divide by the cos x, so I'll get sec x on the right, which is in my answer here. And then taking away 1 and dividing by the 2, I get this to be ln y. So the y then is just e to the right hand side.